Zhao Wei, a gifted actress, showcased her artistic flair from the tender age of 15, rising to prominence across mainland China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong for her unforgettable role in the TV series My Fair Princess. Her acting career blossomed, and she eventually amassed a fortune through savvy financial investments. Yet, the sudden blacklisting of this celebrated star, leading to her complete disappearance from the entertainment industry, leaves many wondering. Join us as we delve into the mysteries surrounding her story. Behind Zhao's mysterious disappearance, we invite you to engage with us by leaving a like and subscribing for more captivating tales. Thank you for your support. Zhao Wei, a name that once illuminated the Chinese screen, has a story few are aware of. Born in 1976, she faced a turbulent childhood in a family of in Anu, China. Her early years were intricately woven with the strength of her hard-working grandmother, who bore the weight of the family after the tragic loss of her grandfather during an uprising. Zhao Wei blossomed under her grandmother's loving care, assisting her in navigating life's challenges. The water supply station became a backdrop for her enchanting presence, as she effortlessly drew people in with her charming looks, large round eyes, and vivacious spirit. Her parents, embracing a progressive educational philosophy, nurtured a bold and adventurous soul, earning her the playful moniker of Tomboy from the neighbors, who were amused by her spirited antics. Jia's early years were a tapestry woven with frequent school transitions, a consequence of her parents' careers. While her academic achievements were modest, her artistic flair shone brilliantly, leading her to the Wuhu Normal School at the age of 15. In the early days of her journey, she stepped into the enchanting realms of acting and dance. Just 2 years later, fate smiled upon the passionate young woman as she was cast in Zhang Yu's film, Tainted Skin, a pivotal moment that unlocked the gates to her cinematic adventure. After completing her studies at the normal school, she relentlessly chased her acting aspirations, securing a place at the esteemed Performance Institute of the Beijing Film Academy. It was there that she forged friendships with future luminaries like Wang Ziming and Chen Kun, with Wang Ziming even sharing his admiration for her talent with the media. In the tapestry of his life, a thread of unrequited love wove itself through his university years, where he admired the talented Zhao Wei, as she graced the screen in films like East Palace, West Palace, and Magic Formula. Her star began to rise. Yet, it was the late 90s that marked a pivotal moment in the Anu native's journey. In 1997, as a sophomore, Zhao was cast in the lead role of Ziyanzi, the spirited and rebellious orphan in the beloved historical drama My Fair Princess. This character, unexpectedly becoming a princess in the Forbidden City, captured the hearts of many and set the stage for her remarkable career. From that moment on, Ziyan's life took a turn filled with unexpected twists and turns, marked by intense confrontations with the harsh wet nurse. The series rapidly transformed into a cultural sensation, captivating audiences across mainland China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and even Vietnam, propelling the young cast, including Zhao, to unprecedented levels of fame. The My Fair Princess phenomenon didn't just stop at mainland China. It also reached Hong Kong, where ATV acquired the broadcasting rights and achieved astonishing viewership ratings. Riding high on the wave of its success, the second season of the series cast a spell of equal potency, firmly establishing the 23-year-old Jaya as a highly coveted star. Xiaoyanzi emerged as a phenomenon, a symbol of youthful rebellion and individuality. Major media outlets like the People's Daily in Beijing and Youth Daily relentlessly chronicled the tale, catapulting Zhao Wei to the zenith of her career. Yet, with success often comes a shadow of challenges. Following her role in My Fair Princess, Jaya continued to grace the screen in various period dramas, stirring public apprehension about the risk of being typecast as the pampered heroine. In a realm where princesses often played their roles, Zhao stood apart, unyielding and determined. She chose to reinvent herself, stepping boldly into the music scene with her debut album, Swallow Ziyanzi. Her journey soared as she graced the silver screen once more, taking on a variety of captivating roles. The year 2000 marked a significant chapter as she shared the spotlight with renowned talents like Andy Lau and Nick Jung in the martial arts spectacle, The Duel, which triumphed at the box office. Then, in 2001, a pivotal moment arrived when she teamed up with the legendary comedic genius, Stephen Chow, in Shaolin Soccer, where she truly shone. In a world where beauty often takes center stage, a girl with an unconventional appearance, messy hair, and a face dotted with acne captures attention. The unforgettable words of Stephen Chow echo, "Go back to Mars. Earth is too dangerous for you." A line that resonated throughout the 2000s. Zhao Wei, undeterred by the superficial, carved her niche in the Chinese film industry, delivering a series of high-quality works. In 2012, she ventured into directing with So Young, a film that not only achieved critical acclaim but also commercial success, earning her a collection of prestigious awards. Just 2 years later, her journey continued to unfold. Her brilliance radiated through her performance in Dearest, where she claimed the title of Best Actress at the 34th Hong Kong Film Awards in 2015. Zhao Wei then captivated audiences in the drama Tiger Mom, a production that ignited fervent discussions about education in China, swiftly becoming the most talked about TV series of the year. Beyond her achievements on screen, Jia demonstrated her heartfelt compassion by donating 23 million yuan to children battling leukemia. It seemed as though her career was destined for an unending ascent. Yet, in 2021, a twist awaited that would alter everything. In the blink of an eye, Wei stood at the pinnacle of her career, her image radiating positivity and charm. Yet, who could have foreseen that in August 2021, a cataclysmic event would unfold, reverberating through the Chinese entertainment landscape? Suddenly, her works vanished from the prominent film and television platforms across mainland China, her name slipping away like a whisper in the wind, erased from the cast lists of the very films that had catapulted her to fame, including the beloved TV series, The Best Partner. She shared the screen with her dear friend, Hang Ziming, but the project was abruptly halted, leading to her role being unceremoniously reassigned. Those who once stood by her side, friends and colleagues alike, swiftly distanced themselves, erasing every memory of their bond with Zhao Wei. Even Hang Ziming, her companion for many years, was not immune to this shift. However, it is intriguing to note that, unlike other artists facing similar fates, such as Chris Wu with his lengthy scandal, or Jing Shuang with her surrogacy controversy, Zhao Wei's situation unfolded differently. The specific charges against Zhao Wei were never publicly disclosed, and the eerie silence from official media only intensified the swirling rumors surrounding her. Some Chinese netizens began to unearth past events involving Zhao Wei, recalling the incident in 2001, when she donned a dress with a design reminiscent of the Japanese rising sun flag while shooting for an American magazine, leading to accusations of disrespecting China. Additionally, the male lead in the 2016 film No Other Love, produced by Zhao Wei, found himself entangled in the controversy. In a tale woven with intrigue, the female lead found herself at the center of a storm, accused of advocating for Taiwanese independence. Her visit to the contentious Yasukuni Shrine sparked a wave of criticism, tainting her as a director whose films were seen as promoting separatism and as a mere opportunist catering to the whims of Japanese interests. Old whispers from 2004 resurfaced, suggesting she had once bullied a pregnant woman, further marring her reputation. Yet, beneath these surface-level accusations lay a deeper narrative. Many speculated that her alleged blacklisting stemmed from perceived disloyalty or a lack of patriotism. In the shadows of tax evasion, the Chinese government might have issued an official statement. Yet, the profound silence from both the authorities and Zhao herself only deepened the intrigue surrounding her downfall. Whispers of a more sinister conspiracy began to swirl. Could there be unseen forces at play? Covert manipulations kept from the public eye, shrouding Zhao Wei's disappearance in mystery. The lingering question remains: what truth lies beneath this enigmatic veil? Can Zhao navigate through this tempest and reclaim her place in the limelight? Initially, this incident appeared to touch only Zhao personally. That her husband, businessman Hang, adds another layer to this unfolding tale. Yulong emerges as a pivotal character in this tale, having tied the knot in 2008 and welcoming a daughter for years prior to Zhao's blacklisting in 2017. The esteemed Beijing News estimated the couple's combined fortune at approximately $5.7 billion in 2012. Their journey led them to acquire 3 opulent villas in Sunhuan, Hong Kong, one of which is known as the Altitude. Their adventures extended to Singapore, where they secured 2 residential properties, including a penthouse boasting breathtaking panoramic views. Additionally, they ventured into the world of viticulture, acquiring 4 wineries along the way. In France, particularly in 2011, a significant investment of €40 million was made in a winery in Bordeaux, creating quite a buzz in the French wine scene. Additionally, a private jet was often utilized to ferry guests to the winery, and it was even lent to Nicolas T for the filming of his show, Chef Nick. However, the true origins of Han Yong's wealth remain elusive, as he is known for his secretive nature, leaving many questions unanswered. In 2008, he was romantically linked with Isabella Cao, the winner of Miss Hong Kong 1995. Before his, in the tale of marriage to Zhao Wei, few were aware of the man behind the name. Whispers suggest that Wang Gong emerged from the rustic landscapes of rural Hunan, born into a life of scarcity. Yet, how did this individual, with such modest origins, ascend to the heights of billionaire status? Following Jay's blacklisting, a narrative regarding Han Yong's fortune began to circulate widely in the digital realm. This story found its roots in Shakol, an official WeChat account of the People's Daily, which once recounted that many years prior, Han Yulong had served as the driver for Shuang Hang, the then mayor of Shenzhen. In a tale woven from the fabric of justice, it is revealed that the two shared a bond as fellow countrymen. The narrative unfolds with Shuang Hang's arrest in 2009, a dramatic chapter marked by allegations of corruption that initially suggested a staggering involvement of over $2 billion. However, as the story reached its climax, the final verdict unveiled a more modest figure of $30 million. In a twist of fate, the death sentence that loomed over him was transformed into a suspended sentence, a poignant conclusion to his conviction, leaving the remaining threads of the tale yet to be unraveled. $9 billion vanished without a trace. At that time, whispers circulated that Han Yulong's husband was, in fact, Shuang Hing's white glove, a middleman entangled in money laundering. Following Shuang Hing's conviction in 2011, it was said that Huang Yulong fled to Singapore, seizing control of Xu Zongjing's assets and assisting in managing his wealth in Hong Kong. From that moment, Han Yulong's fortune soared. Even the Hong Kong newspaper One echoed this rumor. So, who is Han Yulong? Is she the enigmatic figure at the center of it all, or merely the white glove of the former? Whispers swirl around Shenzhen's mayor, Xu Zonghen, as speculation mounts regarding his rapid ascent to billionaire status. Could it be that a clandestine connection with the political elite has paved his way? Before the infamous GI blacklisting scandal, the China Business Journal embarked on a thorough investigation into Han Yong's past. This inquiry decisively debunked the tales of Wang Yong's sudden wealth. Official records reveal that Wang Yulong, born in 1976, departed his hometown in Hunan at a remarkably young age, adding layers to the narrative of his journey in the pursuit of business opportunities alongside his father. Starting with humble manual labor in brick kilns and trading building materials, Han Yulong steadily amassed his fortune and ultimately achieved wealth. A person who had the chance to engage with Han Yulong remarked that, despite his lack of formal education, he exhibited remarkable emotional intelligence. This individual also confidently stated that Wang Yulong had never served as a driver for the former mayor of Shenzhen. Moreover, insights from the political and legal system of In the heart of Guangdong province, a tale unfolds about Han Yulong, a figure hailing from the humble roots of Hunan. With no ties to the illustrious Xuzonghen, Wang Yulong himself took to his personal Weibo account, under the name Dream Builder Longxing Tianshou, to clarify his stance, asserting, "I have never been a driver for any leader." He emphasized that driving, while often overlooked, is a respectable profession. Those who have crossed paths with Wang Yulong's family shared that his initial fortune was forged in the cement business of Guangdong. This leaves us pondering. Is Wang Yulong truly a man of talent, an entrepreneur who forged his path from the ground up, or perhaps just a pawn in the game of the influential? Could the reality be a blend of these two narratives? The answer eludes us, shrouded in the allure of the entertainment industry. Meanwhile, the duo of Zhao Wei and Han Yulong has shown remarkable drive in the business landscape. Their journey towards financial expansion in Hong Kong began 14 years ago, and since 2010, Han Yulong, Zhao Wei's partner, has woven an extensive network of enterprises. In the vibrant landscape of Hong Kong, a tale unfolds of at least 27 companies, where one individual not only engaged in the casino industry across various nations, but also forged strong connections with foreign enterprises. Zhao, equally driven, stepped into the spotlight as a shareholder or director of no fewer than 7 companies in Hong Kong. Her journey led her to serve as a director of the Hong Kong Cultural Industry Association, sharing the stage with notable personalities such as Peter Lam, chairman of Lee Sun Group, Henry Chung, chairman of New World Development, and Albert Yung, chairman of Emperor Group. Together, the dynamic duo of GI and Han navigated this intricate web of ambition and influence. Yulong shared a deep bond with Jack Ma, the visionary behind the Alibaba empire. Their appearances at significant events showcase the intricate connections between the realms of entertainment and business. Yet, beneath the glittering surface of affluence and influence, the couple's financial maneuvers in the stock market sparked a wave of suspicion and controversy. As early as 2014, Zhao and Han Yulong ignited intrigue when they acquired shares of Alibaba Pictures, a subsidiary of Alibaba listed in Hong Kong, for a staggering $3.1 billion Hong Kong. In a remarkable turn of events, within a mere 5 months by April 2015, dollars transformed into the company's second-largest shareholder. By May of that same year, they decided to sell these shares, resulting in an impressive profit of 589 million Hong Kong dollars. The spotlight remained on Han Yulong as he, alongside Jack Ma and several other notable figures, inked a deal to acquire shares of Reorient Group, another company listed in Hong Kong, for nearly $3. In a whirlwind of financial maneuvering, the stock price of the Reorient Group skyrocketed, leading Han Yulong to amass an astonishing profit of 7 billion Hong Kong dollars in a single day. This flurry of lucrative transactions unfolded amidst the turmoil of the 2015 stock market crisis, a time when small investors in mainland China faced significant losses. The rapid ascent of wealth sparked public scrutiny regarding the transparency and ethics surrounding Zhao Wei and Han Yulong's business practices. Accusations emerged, likening their methods to a bare-handed wolf-catching technique, suggesting they reaped enormous profits with minimal effort or integrity. By 2016, the couple's dubious methods were finally brought to light. In November of that year, the infamous duo, Zhao Wei and Han Yulong, set forth on yet another strategic business endeavor. They redirected their investment focus to mainland China, founding Longwei Media with the goal of acquiring Wania Culture, and a sports company listed on the stock exchange. Their aspirations were grand, as Longwei Media declared its intention to acquire a 29% stake in W Culture for $3.6 billion was a truly staggering figure. Yet a ridiculous truth lay behind this deal. Longwei Media, at that time, was a newly established company, merely 2 months old, with absolutely no business operations. Total assets, revenue, profits, all zero. Longwei Media's reckless move could not escape the scrutiny of the Shanghai Stock Exchange, which intervened repeatedly, demanding that the company clearly explain every detail of the transaction. Under the pressure of the authorities, Zhao Wei finally had to admit the bitter truth. The 3 billion yuan was nothing but a facade. In a world where numbers often mask the truth, a financial illusion unfolded. She claimed to have contributed 60 million. Yet, the reality was far more sinister, as the majority of that sum was borrowed. Investigators delved deeper, tracing the staggering 1.5 billion back to a company shrouded in mystery, Tibetan. This entity, it turned out, was intricately linked to the notorious Tomorrow System, a shadowy financial organization under the control of the enigmatic Zhao, known as the White Glove for the elite. The China Securities Regulatory Commission, faced with these glaring violations, could no longer turn a blind eye and initiated their inquiry. In a deep dive into the matter, it was revealed that Longwei Media's investment had stirred considerable chaos within the stock market, disrupting market order and undermining the trust of small investors. The company found itself facing a slew of charges, including maintaining false records, making misleading statements, and committing serious omissions. The duo, Jia and Han Yulong, were hit with fines amounting to 600 yuan for the company and 300 yen each on a personal level. Additionally, they faced a 5-year ban from the securities market. Yet, in the grand scheme of things, this was just a glimpse of the intricate web of financial dealings at play. In a tale woven with schemes and vast fortunes amassed over the years, the punishment felt like nothing more than a gentle tap on the wrist. The year 2020 brought forth a seismic shift in the financial realm, and Zhao Wei found herself once again swept up in the tempest. Ant Financial, a proud subsidiary of the formidable Alibaba empire, known for its prowess in payment and financial services, unveiled its grand IPO plan on the prestigious Hong Kong and Shanghai stock exchanges. This was heralded as the largest IPO in global history, a moment posed to transform the very fabric of the financial landscape. In the shadows of ambition, Zhao seized a moment cloaked in opportunity, stepping into a high-stakes game under the legacy of her mother, Wei Qing, with shares valued at a staggering 500 million. She was poised for success. Yet, just as the narrative unfolded in her favor, an unexpected twist sent ripples through the financial realm. The IPO, once a beacon of promise, was suddenly suspended, plunging the market into chaos. Whispers of intrigue filled the air, with many pointing to a provocative speech delivered by Jack Ma as a catalyst to this upheaval. On October 24, 2020, the founder of Alibaba delivered a speech that stirred the waters of the financial landscape. In his address, he boldly took aim at the stringent financial regulations imposed by the Chinese government, asserting that these constraints were stifling the growth of the technology sector. His remarks were perceived as a direct affront to the pride of the highest echelons of the Chinese Communist Party, particularly President Xi Jinping. The narrative took a dramatic turn in 2017 when Xi Jinping, a key player in managing elite assets and a pivotal figure in the Tomorrow System, was abruptly taken, marking a significant shift in the unfolding story. In a tale that unfolds like a gripping drama, an individual was taken from the luxurious Four Seasons Hotel in Hong Kong in late 2022. The plot thickened as he faced a 13-year prison sentence in Shanghai for a series of financial misdeeds. While his conglomerate was hit with a staggering fine of 55 billion, the narrative deepened with the arrests of notable figures like Chinese oil tycoon Yan Ming and Zhao Wei, both of whom found themselves behind bars. Meanwhile, Liar, the former chairman of a financial company, received a death sentence in 2021. The story continued with the resignations of Hai Ming, CEO of Ant Group, and Tang Jiang, founder of Pinduoduo, marking a significant shift in the landscape. Jekka, once a figure of high-profile antics, has also transformed, leaving behind his former ways. In recent years, A striking transformation unfolded. As a once vibrant figure faded into the shadows, Zhao, once a beacon of outspokenness, found themselves blacklisted, shrouded in mystery. Was it the couple's entanglement in illegal activities within the capital market? Or was it their alliance with a cadre of mainland tycoons that drew the ire of the central government? This enigma begs for resolution. From the heights of stardom, Jay was abruptly erased from the media landscape, disappearing without a trace, becoming a phantom in the thick of obscurity. In the shroud of enigma, the media scoured relentlessly, yet their endeavors felt akin to hunting for a needle in a haystack. The authorities, shrouded in silence, provided no clarity regarding Zhao's sudden blacklisting. She vanished from the public eye, never to be seen again. Her husband, businessman Han Yulong, found himself ensnared in the tempest of speculation, with whispers of a staggering 600 million yen debt haunting him like a ghost. Rumors swirled that their entire family had clandestinely fled to France in search of refuge. Yet, within this veil of obscurity, a faint glimmer of hope emerged in June 2022 when Zhao unexpectedly surfaced on Instagram, sharing a poignant black and white photo in memory of her late father. The caption, "I have nothing left," accompanied by cryptic Buddhist verses, tugged at the heartstrings of her fans. However, shortly after, the post vanished, replaced by a serene image of a Buddha. Fast forward 15 months to September 2023. Zhao Wei reappeared, this time at an airport in mainland China. The sight of her holding a Chinese ID card sparked curiosity and speculation about the swirling rumors surrounding her. In January 2124, whispers of Zhao's demise swept through Chinese social media like a swift breeze. But these rumors were swiftly quelled by vibrant images of her reveling in life in Harbin. In those snapshots, Zhao donned a cozy coat, savoring ice cream and candied hawthorns, her radiant smile illuminating a snowy backdrop. Yet, the bliss was fleeting. By April 2024, Jay and Han Yulong found themselves once more in the public eye, caught in a whirlwind of lawsuits, with Zhao facing the storm alone. With 215 lawsuits looming and the significant portion of her company shares frozen, it appears that the couple continues to navigate turbulent waters. The question arises, why was Zhao Wei blacklisted? What actions led to such a fierce response from the authorities? Can Zhao Wei rise above this challenging chapter and reclaim her former stature? These inquiries linger in the air, inviting your reflections. What are your thoughts on today's tale? Share your insights in the comments below. And before you depart, remember to give a thumbs up, join us and activate the notification bell to stay updated on the most captivating true crime cases from around the globe.